Hello everybody, today we're going to be using the resistance band in our workout today. So we're going to be focusing on hamstrings, opening up the back of your knee and also just lengthening the whole muscle over here. Let's get started lying down flat on your back. You can bend the knees, hug the knees into your chest, and make sure your resistance band is nearby. Interlace the hands over the right shin, stretch the left leg straight out in front of you, and I want you to imagine your left heel sliding forward. So your left heel sliding forward, we want to keep the left leg really lengthened and long. Now with the right hand, can you pull the knee closer towards your shoulder? Breathing deeply here, softening the upper back into the floor. Switch left knee into your chest, right leg straight. So same thing, imagine the right heel sliding forward, but with the hands, you're pulling the left knee closer towards your shoulder. Switch, first side again, right knee into your chest. This time we'll take a spinal twist. Take the right knee over towards your left, crossing the body. Keep both shoulders heavy on the floor and see if you can bring the knee to touch the floor. Come back to center, right knee into your chest and release. Switch, take the left knee into your chest. Spinal twist, left knee over towards the right. Keep both shoulders heavy on the floor. Keeping the breath flowing, keeping the breath long. Come back to center, take the left knee into your chest. Good, and then release. Hug both knees into your chest. Take both hands into a cactus shape. So almost like a L shape with both hands. Pull the knees into your chest. Now take your knees over towards the right. So the knees come towards the right elbow. The knees stay together and the left shoulder doesn't lift off the floor. Come back to center and switch. Take the knees over towards your left. Keeping the shoulder blades heavy on the floor. We're focusing on the rotation over here. Good. Come back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. And then release. Okay. Now take your resistance band. And then depending on your hamstring flexibility, if your hamstrings are a bit tighter, give yourself more space with the band. We're going to hold the resistance band in sort of like this long double loop position. Now take the right foot over the band and stretch the right leg up towards the ceiling. So your resistance band almost acts like a strap, giving your foot resistance. Now if you're using those thinner resistance bands, careful that it doesn't slide off your foot because it can snap and hit your face. So just a warning sign over here. Now the band, keep it more on the arch of the foot and stretch the right leg up towards the ceiling. Keep pushing the right thigh forward, and then with the hands, can you pull the leg closer towards you? So you feel the back of the knee expand and lengthen. You feel the hamstring start to work. Hold here. Softening the shoulders, breathing deeply. And imagine your right foot is pushing up towards the ceiling. Now take both sides of the loop in one hand. We're going to take the right hand, hold both ends of the loop. Now place your left hand on your left hip. From here, keep the left hip on the floor, open the right leg towards the right. But careful not to let the left hip lift. So left hip stays on the floor, right leg comes out. Lengthen the right inner thigh. Keep the left hip heavy on the floor. Good. Holding here. Going to your maximum, so seeing where you can go. Good. Come back to center and stay. Now switch hands. So left hand holds both ends of the band. Right hand, place it on the floor beside you. Now keep the shoulder blades heavy. Open the right leg towards the left, but keep the right leg straight. So what we want here is to feel the stretch at the back of your knee, yes, but also on the outer hip. So when the legs cross the body, we really target the side glute over here, a part that many of us could be tighter in. So just go to where you can for today. Breathe deeply here. Come back to center. Bend the knee and release. Okay, switching sides. Take the resistance band over the left foot. Stretch the left leg up towards the ceiling. And then hold on to both ends of the band. Pushing the left thigh forward, can you use the hands to pull the leg closer towards you? Softening the shoulders, softening the chest. Now take both ends of the strap, hold it in the left hand. Keep it in the left hand. Place the right hand on your right hip. Keeping this, open your left leg towards the left. Left leg towards the left, without letting the right hip lift. So right hip stays heavy. Lengthen through the left inner thigh. Good, breathing deeply, hold here. Open as much as you can. Feel the length in your leg. Good, come back to center. And switch hands. Right hand holds the band. Take the left hand on the floor beside you and open the left leg towards the right. So it's up to you how far you want to go. The main point is that you want to feel the stretch in the left leg from the left hip all the way to the left toes. Breathing deeply here. Try not to collapse. Make sure the muscles are actively working. Breathing deeply here. Come back to center. Very nice. Bend the knee and release. Take the band out. Hug both knees into your chest. Okay, this time we're going to do a more active version. So take both legs up towards the ceiling, both legs straight. Hands on the floor beside you. Now open the right leg towards the right without letting your left leg move. Try not to fall over, but use the core for some stability as well. Open the right leg as much as you can. Left shoulder stays heavy on the floor. Good, come back to center. Left leg towards the left. Right shoulder stays heavy. So we're working on the obliques here a little bit. Good, come back to center. From here, take the left leg down on the floor. Pull the right leg closer towards your chest. No hands. Right leg stays straight, right leg pulls in towards your chest. From here, open the right leg towards the left. So we're crossing the body. No help, no hands. Lengthen, hold here. Good, come back to center. And release, right leg to the floor. Left leg comes up. Pull the left leg closer towards your chest. Keep your left leg long, left leg extends. Good. Now open your left leg towards the right, crossing the body. So shoulder blades stay heavy on the floor. And you want to lengthen through the left leg. Good. Come back to center. Left leg to the floor. Bend both knees into your chest. Okay, we're going to finish with one core exercise and then one cool down exercise. So from here, take the hands behind your head, interlace the hands behind your head, and then curl the shoulder blades off the floor. So the shoulder blades want to come off the floor as much as you can. From here, take both legs up towards the ceiling, both legs straight. Push the thighs forward, lengthen through your legs from the hip all the way to your heel. Keeping this, lower your legs 30 degrees down. Keep the lower back on the floor. Lower your legs 60 degrees down. Good, and come all the way up. 4 more like this, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, all the way up. 4, 3, and up, 4, and up. One more, last one, and all the way up. Very nice. Bend the knees and release. From here, place the feet flat on the floor. Feet can be together or hip width apart. Keep both feet on the floor. Push into your feet. Scoop the pelvis underneath and lift the pelvis off the floor. Just the pelvis. And then slowly paste the pelvis back down and rest. 2 more like this. Pelvis scoops under and you hover it off the floor. So just a hover. Release and rest. 1 more, pelvis scoops and lift, just hovering above the floor. Release and rest. Okay, adding on here, push your feet strongly into the floor. Scoop the pelvis, lift the hips up, and this time lift the lower back off the floor. Mid back off the floor. Upper back off the floor. Hold here. Now to pace down, upper back comes down first. Then the mid back. Then the lower back. Then the pelvis. 2 more like that. Pelvis scoops, lifting up. Come to your highest, breathing fully inhale and fully to exhale. And then exhale, pace the spine back down. Upper back touches first. Mid back. Good, then lower back and rest. 1 more time, pelvis scoops. Coming all the way up to your highest. Passing through each segment of the spine. And then very slowly pacing back down. Breathing deeply. Very nice. From here, take your knees towards the right, windshield wipers. Knees over towards your left. Again, knees over towards your right. Knees over towards your left. Come back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. And then slowly rolling all the way up. Okay, sitting in a cross-legged position, take both arms up, full inhale, and exhale. That is it for today. Thank you for joining me on the mat.